Welcome to Global Glob Presents Log Level Debug, a show about news and stuff and things in the technology world. Presented by globalglob.dev, the hard hitting news site for software development, IT, and general technology. Recorded live Monday, August 10th, 2026. And I am a Microsoft MVP. But please don't tell anyone at Microsoft about this show. We make fun of that company a ton, and I don't want this to be the reason I'm kicked out of the program. Now let's get into all the news we logged over the past week, with links in the show notes. Cloudflare held one of their week of announcements, this one called Agents Week, where they announced a bunch of AI related cloud services for their platform. They announced Cloudflare Agents, a service to trace and observe your agents to know what they're up to and to know when they're slacking off and not working, like the lazy humans the agents replaced. They also announced RightGuard, an authentication service for MCPs, so you can stop agents from doing things they're not supposed to do, like the bad humans the agents replaced. Kitesurf, a web browser for agents, because everyone gets bored and just wants to open fark.com, like the slacker humans the agents replaced. And Wallets, a service to let your agents use money, like paying for monthly subscriptions, like the subscription to Total Fark the useless humans were always using. Cloudflare also had a number of non AI announcements, probably because they didn't have enough content to announce for a full week. There were some technical improvements to their worker service, so cool, table stakes, I guess. A new CI/CD platform just to rub salt in the wounds of everyone still using GitHub Actions, and a program to celebrate Cloudflare ambassadors and community engineers. It's a program similar to AWS Heroes and Microsoft MVPs, and I gotta say, it's nice to see Cloudflare growing up as a real cloud provider and acknowledging the many people doing free advertising work for them with a program that lets those people put a little badge next to their name on the internet. If this many AI announcements doesn't bore you, you can read all of Cloudflare's announcements on their blog site. And if they do bore you, you can read all of the announcements on their blog site to help you fall asleep. Still better than reading a standards document. The search engine company DuckDuckGo has announced a competitor product to Meta glasses, designed by the company Knockaround. Called DuckDuckGo Paso Robles, the glasses feature infinite hours on a charge, zero cameras, zero AI agents, and full UV 400 protection. Plus, they look kind of cool. If you haven't figured it out, they're just regular non smart sunglasses. So, thank you, DuckDuckGo, for reminding us that there are alternatives to the expensive glasses being sold by tech companies these days. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on Meta glasses, or Oakley AI glasses, or an Apple Vision Pro set. You can cheap out with a less sophisticated option, like everyone who chooses Android phones instead of an iPhone, or worse, an Android tablet instead of an iPad, or double worse, a Chromebook instead of a Mac. It's being reported that the manufacturing capacity of computer memory for 2027 has all been sold. Manufacturers know how much memory they are capable of making in the year, and every last bit of memory they will be able to make in 2027 has been sold to device manufacturers, to included laptops, servers, phones, and also etc. Companies usually secure their memory allotments in July or August for the next year, so that part is normal. But the abnormal part is that it's all sold out. Global supply is strained because of the AI gold rush, and companies need it for data centers. So the next time you're not able to purchase memory because it's too expensive, thank Oracle. And all the other companies too, but we haven't hated on Oracle in a while. That's my fault. We'll try to do that more often. This week, a SpaceX rocket crashed into the moon at over 5,000 miles per hour, which is roughly 6,000 kilometers per hour. There were no survivors. Security researchers have found three different vulnerabilities in Google's synced passkey system. While passkeys are way more secure than user generated passwords, there will always be ways to attack any system. In this case, the researchers found vulnerabilities in the way passkey handling is implemented, like the insecure location Google Chrome stores the passkeys on Windows devices, or how in some cases the passkeys can be overwritten without user intervention. Thankfully, these are only problems in Google's implementation, so it only affects a crap ton of people. If you're using passkeys, awesome, keep doing that. But you should be using them with a dedicated password manager application. This segment sponsored by, well, no one. Hey, one password. You want to sponsor us? We'd say really good things about you right here. Our viewership doesn't hit Troy Hunt numbers, but it's better than zero most weeks. And that's all the news that happened this week. If we didn't talk about it, it's not in the logs. If you watched the video, please like and subscribe. And if you listen to the audio only podcast, please leave a review somewhere, preferably not in Spanish. 3 years on and Duolingo lessons just aren't sticking for me. If you enjoyed the show, tell your friends. And if you didn't, tell your in laws. For more news before the next episode, remember to visit globalglob.dev for hard hitting news technology professionals really care about. Log level debug next. I screwed that up at the end. Until next time, go toodle some bits.